It doesn't.
Have you ever had cancer to know?
I personally know I haven't, but I've had family members. I've had friends with cancer. What people forget is cancer is not terminal. Life is terminal. Cancer isn't. Not all for everybody.
But why does she need to say that? Like,
I mean, it's just like even listening to that makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable because of how inappropriate it is. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I don't want to be part of this live listening to this because it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. She's just
I mean, like,
horrible.
Yeah, how much would it cost for us to stick her and for her to go do a TED Talk? Yeah, Squishy, I'm sorry to hear that. Or was she sending you, send all my love?
They also said that they now put ME on a unaliving certificate, which I can't find anything on that, and I've not seen anything in the news about ME recently, like she says.
People who like to say, like, I used to have cancer more, so I could be prone to having some sort of skin cancer again. The same with people who might have other cancers, they'd be prone to have more cancer. So any little thing that I may find that more painful, I go straight to have it checked just in case.
Yeah, I mean, it's why she needs to make the comment. Is I think because once it comes across like she's
just
trying.
Like Lynette has just said, if cancer isn't terminal, I need to go and have a word with my nan, who died of terminal lung cancer then. Because it's not terminal, so she was telling porkies, and all the consultants that diagnosed her with terminal cancer were telling lies as well.
It's bonkers.
On that voice recording, she literally just said, cancer isn't terminal, life is.
I mean, yeah. But let's carry on, see what other nugget she's got to say.
Okay?
Right.
Cancers
Yeah, my
can
nan's
be
with
cured.
Tupac and Michael
Not all
Jackson.
cancers
I mean, yeah.
can be cured, okay? But cancers can be cured. And if you don't know that, Zach, maybe...
Yeah, by a process... Well, I mean, obviously, radiotherapy is a lot easier. Like, no, hold on. Like, it's... I have a family member that's getting radiotherapy, so it's the less harsher of the radio or chemo, you know? Like, it's still not good because there's going to be side effects, if you see what I'm saying. But...
Yeah.
Like, you've still got to go through this course. I mean, like, I'm very grateful and lucky that it's not going to be a long course of radiotherapy that they're going through. But I have, it's, you know, like it's like you always know somebody in some sort of relation that sort of handles having cancer and whatnot. And let's say, like, my aunt, she had cancer and she did pass away, you know, but watching what the chemotherapy did, you know, is heartbreaking, you know? And then, like, to hear then this woman that thinks that she's this well of information and knowledge to turn around and say that, you know, well, not all is incurable, you know, it is curable, or, you know, some can be curable. But as soon as you're diagnosed with ME, then that's a sentence to, like, you know, that I don't know what point she's really trying to make, but
you should do a little bit more research as well, because
of course,
there are lots
because
of different
everyone else
forms
is
of
so
cancer.
uneducated.
I'm not talking about terminal cancer. I never have. And the article that I'm talking about has never talked about terminal cancer.
No, but the problem is, when you sit there on a live and you say, yes, ME is worse than cancer, people automatically go to the worst sort of cancer, which is terminal.
Exactly.
In that live, she did not differentiate. She didn't say ME is worse than skin cancer or anything like that. No, she said ME is worse than cancer. And as humans beings, everyone associates cancer with death because it's one of the, the biggest killers. So for her to say that is just, oh God, it really winds me up.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, let's try and get through this section because I know that I know it does.
We started this like 3 hours ago.
So cancer's still a killer regardless what cancer you have. Even the smallest form of melanoma undetected can turn into terminal.
No, but that's not what we're talking about, Zach.
It is true.
We're talking about right. I don't want to get into this discussion because people are going to twist it.
Because you only have like a narrow-minded view on it. That's what it is. She'll regurgitate the same information.
On my link tree.
Then now she's telling everyone to go do their own research.
If you want to go and read the article, Zach, it's on my link tree. And in fact, I will double check it's still there.
If she knew that much about it, she should be able to basically talk Zach
now that it is definitely still
into understanding what she's trying to say.
Bear with me 1 second.
But she never can. That's the problem. She'll just regurgitate the same information.
On my own link tree. And it's the 3rd page.
Don't forget to tap the screen, like the live, please.
I'm just checking the article loads properly. It's not loading.
Of course it's not.
Right. Copy link. Just going to copy and paste it to Safari and see if it opens in Safari.
I don't think it opens at all.
Right. For some reason, it isn't working.
She doesn't look like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic BH.
If it was ever a good time, wait for it.
So for some reason the link isn't opening. I will go and investigate the link later and see why the link isn't working and see if I can repair the link.
Do you always get trolls?
Always.
Do you know who Dr. Robotnik is?
No idea, never seen it before. The thing is, Zach, people on this app, and I am going to talk about what happened yesterday because that's probably why you're here. There are people on this app who've been making my life hell for the last more than a year.
But she'll always fail to remind you that she also has helped perpetuate the trolling,
Yeah, and what about all the stuff she did to John?
We do. Yes.
All the stuff she did, contact the police, contacted his work. What about all that stuff?
I know. And it's interesting that she would... It's always in her best interest, of course, to make the narrative so that it doesn't paint her in a bad light and that it's everyone else is the problem. But as John has said many times, everyone else is saying the same thing. Like, obviously, like as John said, there's like 50 people he can recall, that were ex-mods.
Sorry, I keep popping my finger over the mic. Sorry.
I'm so unprofessional.
Sorry, Helen.
That obviously are saying the same things that were obviously, as I say, in the lion's den, and we've come out and obviously see the bigger picture. We're not coming out obviously as like martyrs or anything like that, but we're just trying to share that sort of that well of knowledge and that little nugget that we've obviously gained.
Yeah, and people have to remember, we weren't recruited. We joined Annette. I joined because I felt sorry for her, and beyond all the stuff that she comes out with, which I think is inappropriate, I still felt sorry for her. So going into the mod chat and then seeing what gets said and what happens behind the scenes, when you come out of that, you're like, you just have such clarity because this person that's saying all this stuff in the mod chat knows that it's inappropriate and knows that it's wrong, and the people supporting her knows that it's wrong. and they still support and they laugh and they joke about it. So when you come out of it, you see it for what it is. It's all just an act, and it's all, you know, to get the numbers.
Okay then, Guy, talking about being a mod or whatever then, was it in the lives, we were just modded, we wasn't asked whether you're happy to do it, we were just modded?
Okay, but then with that argument, we could have just left, though. If you see what I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah, if we were just modded, yeah, but what I'm saying is that, see, as I say, like, so for instance, Devon lady, Pockers, how did she persuade you to be a moderator? See, that's the thing. It's not so a matter of persuasion, is that it was a long upheaval of me joining the live, because I was then new to TikTok, stumbling on this, stumbling on the fact that this lady's getting bullied a lot, and it's just like, oh, no. And it might sound hypocritical or whatever, but, I mean, the problem is that you don't realise why she's getting trolled and bullied or whatever until, as I say, you're in the lion's den, and then you can kind of, and then come out of it with a clarity, that we obviously have.
You know, you go into the mod chat, and then you know, you see all. Sorry, I keep talking. Like the main mod or whatever it's called. The main mods, they're all, you know, saying stuff like, oh, just ignore them, tell them to fuck off, they don't know what they're talking about, and stuff like that. And that's the response she gets from her main mods. So it just feeds into the toxicness, and, you know, normal friends should be able to go, hang on a minute, that wasn't right, you shouldn't have said that, I think you need to, you know, I don't know, maybe apologise or don't bring that up again. But none of that he's ever said. It's all, oh, ignore them, they don't know what they're talking about, tell them to F off.
And the times when, in our own mod chat, like she keeps saying, it's saying, if anyone says this person's name, mute them straight away.
Exactly.
Holly Kelly says, can you accept the point also that you made nasty remarks too?
What do you mean?
Like
nasty remarks about what?
Well, not nasty remarks, but we have. I mean, I said it once, didn't I? I think I said, "Oh God, you can't even say anything anymore." And obviously Stephen said something, and it just all got blown out of proportion about the bus. Remember, Stephen, the bus coming.
And then it's times where when we see the comments coming up, half the time we see a comment for like a second and it goes, because obviously other people see it maybe like two or 3 seconds before you. So you don't know what was said. You were just that it was shown up for 2 seconds, then it was gone.
How can I explain it? You get drawn in by her, don't you? Yeah.
Well, it's
oh no! Oh dear, come on then, let's get on with this.
I know who some of them are, I don't know who all of them are. And I'm not naming anybody, because I didn't name anybody yesterday. Other people tagged people who then named them. I did not name anybody. People named themselves as well. I'm not the person they're making me out to be.
Sorry, Stephen, sorry. My phone's literally just about to die, so if I disappear for any second, I have to get my charger, so I will be back if I do disappear.
Okay, no worries.
I don't try and be somebody I'm not. Does that make sense, Zach?
Yeah.
People say I'm different. No, I'm not. The only reason I sometimes appear different on the app is because I get so bloody frustrated by all of the people coming in and hating on me. Because The hate and the bullying just isn't needed. I am on the app trying to talk about my life, educate people, help other people with, when I talk about my health stuff, I'm not doing it for sympathy. I'm not doing it for pity. I'm not doing it because I want attention. I'm doing it because I want to educate other people.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, like, if I'm talking to Annette directly after her saying that, the problem is that you come on the app, you put everything on the app. Everything. And that's fine, because at the end of the day, right, this is her life, and this is a part of... Griff, do you want to mute up? This is her life, and it is a genuine sad affair when you do see somebody that can't get out as much as a normal person and whatnot, like, without any restrictions and stuff. But you cause drama, and it's like this vicious cycle, But she just doesn't seem to see that she does also not help her own cause, I think, is the issue. She wants to educate, and she doesn't need to request gifts or do the Amazon wish list. Exactly. The thing is that this is like this should be a non-profit organisation situation, but the problem is that she does it all for the profit.
But the thing is, I wouldn't even have a problem. Well, I don't have a problem with her getting, people wouldn't have problems with her. Sorry.
No, sorry, go on.
Just in response to lovely lassie, people wouldn't have an issue with her getting gifts or having a wish list if she was just straight up and honest about it. If this is your job and you need the gifts and you need that to be able to, pay your bills and whatever, then that's absolutely fine. Do that, because that's what the majority of people do. But don't lie and then say, I'm not here for the gifts, and then battle for 4 days straight. Because, you're showing people that you're telling lies, and it shows that you're not genuine. And that's the issue. If you were genuine, you wouldn't have half the problem.
And, the other thing as well is just like, she wants to educate so much, but as I said earlier, she was sort of willing to start talking about the things and the information that she knows that she can rattle off, like off by, off the top of her head. But then when the conversation goes further, or maybe the person still doesn't understand, rather than actually then still trying to educate, she's just like, go to my link tree and look at the article. And she says, she's not doing it for these gifts and stuff, but...
Yeah, and exactly, exactly, like, if you're going to spout all that, you need to put the effort in there, educate yourself completely about that whole topic so you can have an opinion, because you can't have an opinion on something if you don't understand it.
Well, exactly.
Because that's not an opinion, that's just stupidity.
The missing tooth. She mocks EQ for getting money, but EQ will straight up say, give me money, and she's honest about it. I'm not Evil Queen's biggest fan. She says some things I don't agree with, but at least she's straight up, and she's straight to the point that she needs to give. She has bills to pay, which, people respect the honesty. Exactly.
It's the same as when she says, like, when it was near my birthday, she was like, wouldn't she? Oh, I'm going to give you some chats. But I'm not going to give the person's name, the ex-mod's name, this, that, and the other. And one of them, she did actually say my name.
Yeah. I know. It's to say, I just, sometimes there's just that little part in her brain that just doesn't engage the right way, but...
People on hidden disabilities. I want to help people with hidden disabilities and other...
Then stop, trying to be a crusade, because this is the issue as well. Like, Just Up Oil. Nobody likes Just Up Oil because they are so disruptive, and the crusade that they're trying to go on is so... They try to ram it down your throats. That's why they'll quite happily block a road up and whatnot. The
crusade just overshadows your whole... your whole argument. If you're having to scream and shout and, to get your point across, then I don't think you've got a point at all, to be honest.
Yeah, no, exactly. Classic hero complex.
Because by me talking about it, it's helping other people. Does that make sense, Zach?
Yeah.
Of course it does, and that's why it doesn't get...
Feel free to ask it, because this is the first time we've had a civilised conversation. be a house fire when I've gone
Oh,
to
and then
the supermarket.
Right, so then they talk about, like, obviously Luna being in her cage and whether or not obviously it's enough food and water. Like I say, EQ said that apparently it was okay. John has apparently spoken to people that said it's not okay. At the end of the day, if I was a pet owner, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously if she's then been fed wrong information, then that's unfortunate. But I mean, obviously I know Zach was, so to say, once again pulling her chain because, you know, what the hell are you doing, Harry?
What?
What the hell are you doing? I don't know, like you're in a wind tunnel.
Oh, sorry, I've got my Dyson. I'm doing an Annette. I've got my fan on me. Sorry.
Oh.
I'll turn it off.
I completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
Don't take long.
Yeah.
Okay, in a large cage, because a lot of people know how large Luna's cage is. It's
Oh yes, you know, humble brag.
large. And by the way, I'm upstairs. I'm not rushing downstairs to show you right now.
Oh no, yeah, no, she can't rush downstairs.
Luke at the moment, because of my knee, I can't rush anywhere at the moment. And people have seen the cage. Well, if that was to happen, Zach, and I wasn't in the room, I wasn't in the room.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
amount of
true.
hate I got for my dog dying.
Oh,
No, popular.
Okay, but it's, well, similar thing.
And can I just,
I've never been on...
sorry, just to make a point about Beth. Well, I do believe that Annette loves her pets dearly and just did see, you know, Beth as a daughter and Luna. So, you know, all this negativity about it being a horrible pet owner, I think, yeah, leaving your bird alone for 4 days or whatever it was, you know, isn't ideal. And it was probably, you know, a thing she shouldn't have done. But do I think she did it with malice? No. Do I think she's a horrible pet owner? Absolutely not. I think her pets have the life of luxury and she loves them to bits. And just to prove that I don't hate Annette, I would never dispute that because I just do not agree with that at all. I think she is a I know she's, you know, a fantastic pet owner. You only have to look at Luna, that's literally attached to her, to prove that she's a, you know, a fantastic pet owner. So
yeah. Apparently they're talking about the definition of like terminal and stuff like that in the live. So no deal. No. We've already spoke about that. Oh, blimey. Right.
Oh, I've only started taking this one.
So right. So this is the live that she mentioned. I'm sure this was the live that she did mention. I don't think it's in these clips on the Observer UK. These clips are when she was watching EQ. So basically, EQ's watching her and Zach. Yeah, she's watching EQ watch Self, and now we're watching Annette watch EQ watch. Yeah.
Hi, Pippa. That's a recent addition. Pippa, feel free to run amok.
Run amok.
Things that are wrong with her and saying things like, "Oh, I've got this symptom, that symptom." A doctor can't really disprove some ailments and illnesses. You know what I mean?
Thank you for sharing the live, Tipsy. Please share the live. Tap the screen, please. Much love.
People on face value when they shake on
Tap the
medication.
screen, live the
because I could go to
dream.
the doctor now and say I had all this invisible pain. He diagnosed me with fibromyalgia. You know what I mean? Like,
I was diagnosed at a hospital by specialists. Thank you very much, bitch. I was.
She right now, Annette. I
that's the real Annette slipped up then.
Right, so Annette doesn't swear, right? And I feel like she's just caught a bit of a bug. Maybe it's another condition, but she's caught this bug where she likes to swear, and when she does, when she says it, right, it comes across like she is like a little kid that's saying it, and they know they're saying a naughty word.
Yeah, they're saying it for the first time.
And she's like, yeah,
bitch.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, but once again, she's playing the whole, medical top trump card. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Diagnosed by a GP.
Sorry to keep interrupting. But again, you know, what Evil Queen is saying is not trolling or bullying her. It's, you know, it's pretty factual. If you go to the doctor, they can't dispute pain because it's not visible. So what Evil Queen is saying is very, very, very true. You know, so...
Yeah, no, exactly, 100%.
Explain to doctors, and doctors are there to treat you. They don't go into a view that somebody's going in there lying, for instance. So I believe it's all make-believe. Smoke and mirrors bullshit. Cocodamol.
And that is classic EQ.
And that type of stuff. But I can no longer... You need educating about ME to EQ. So I'm going to turn her down for a minute. She needs educating about ME.
And of course, if it was on your bingo card that Annette's going to start talking about medical conditions and try and educate you, you tick that right off.
Just like everybody else does. Everybody needs educating about ME. That's why it's in the news so much at the moment.
I have never seen it in the news. Like, if it's in, like, mainstream news, I've never seen it. And I like, check BBC, like, on the regular, just to see what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, she's more than happy to, like, find these, like, articles. I mean, I know there's, like, bloody loads on her Linktree or whatever, but I mean, if she's saying that there's so much in the news in, like, current history, like, right now, then, okay, fine. Well, where are you looking that no one else, like, everyone else isn't, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody needs educating about ME.
Which, and in fairness, maybe everyone does need educating on ME, but because then, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, that might then make someone go, well, actually, that's something that I might be suffering with.
No, of course.
You know, and that might help. You're also being accused of being in her life now. Oh no. Oh no.
I am getting fuddled in my brain.
Oh, she's getting befuddled. She's getting...
Okay, it's not...
discombobulated.
Talk about it, I do, but my brain is...
Yeah, no worries, Griff.
And confused, and I need to iron my brain out, if you understand what I mean.
That's a logical thing to do. Like, if you know you're in that position, take yourself out of the kitchen so then you can't do any harm.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not, like I said, it's not that I don't want to talk about it at all. It's just I can't this evening anymore. My brain is struggling.
Doesn't want to talk about what she's referring to?
I think they're talking about the whole ME versus cancer thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, research. Basically, Abby, it was a question that came up.
So she doesn't want to talk about it, but she's going to talk about it.
I'm okay to talk about it, but my brain just...
She is okay to talk about it. Make your mind up, woman. Hi, Eden.
Don't apologise for starting a question, Billy. It's not a problem at all, Billy. You don't...
Oh, it's the word terminal. Sorry, thank you, Abby. I appreciate that.
No.
She does look tired. But then so do I, so...
I call it an ME roller coaster.
Oh, it's the people that made the bloody dragons.
Sue. I think your name's...
Oh, God, anyway, right, let's carry on with this, because I can't be bothered. Unless she brings us up again, like, let us know. Hi, Charlie.
ME's a lifelong thing that she's going to have to live with for life. At least people who've got C pass away. That's what she said, and they're out of their agony.
That's not what I said.
But, I mean...
That's not what...
But...
No, you didn't, you know, she didn't say that specifically, but she 100% alluded to that conclusion.
100%.
Yeah.
What I said.
She made that comparison.
That's
I know.
not what I said. That's not what I said.
Wait for the B-bomb.
Oh, the bitch is...
The B-bomb!
Time.
See, look, she's got this smirk on her face. Look, hold on. I wonder
She
if I
loves
can...
it, yeah.
Look at that smirk. Oh, let's see if I... Look at that smirk. That's... She's like, yeah, I just called EQ a bitch. Like, yeah. Oh, no. Fucking hell. Like, literally, EQ could just destroy you in an instant if she wanted to. But she won't waste her energy, because her energy's valuable, just like hers is, like Annette's is. But EQ will actually put it to useful things.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You know? Oh, my... Okay, anyway. Oh, she's got the dragon back out.
The bitch is twisting my words big time.
She'll say it again.
So, I would like to show all of you...
The bitch is twisting my words. Hold on.
I'd like to show all of you...
She likes to say things twice.
Bear with me a second. Where's
Oh, she's going live with the Cutting Edge Creations.
Sorry.
Oh, look, no, oh, no, I wanted to make this point, actually. Like, if we just go back a little bit.
The bitch is twisting my words big time. So, I would like to show all of you I'd like to show all of you, just finding my iPad.
Just this
Bear with me a second.
iPad?
Where's my iPad gone? Oh, it's under my iPhone.
Oh, it's under my iPhone. Oh, just a little brag there. Oh, no, but has she got two iPhones? We don't know. We just know one's the work phone. But oh, my iPad's under my phone. Oh,
can I just say as well, there's 40 people in the live. Can you all drop me a follow, please?
Harry, you like my life first. And you think, if you're going to send any gifts, you send them to me first because I'm the one hosting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, send all the gifts. Pocker has all the gifts.
Pockers has the gifts. I do make a slight contribution if anyone gives you as well. By the way, I learned that yesterday. So if someone gives you, I get a little bit.
Do you really?
Yeah. I found out yesterday. Yeah.
Well, after your live, yes. I mean, I've never earned any money. I don't do that, whatever. But I came off your live yesterday, and I'd earned 29 pence.
Wow.
I was so made of.
I think I got.
But then I instantly went to, you know, Bosom Buddies.
Yes.
I instantly went on their live and just gifted it to them because they're lovely.
I think I got like 3 or 4 quid.
So I'm just opening my link tree myself, so I've got it in front of me.
Of course, because she has to give you a running dialogue. Honestly. Unfortunately, I'm blocked, so she can't.
If you click the third link down, it takes you to the article that was published in the
I don't think so.
Net Doctor magazine.
We have to wait for John to come in. He's the clout king.
You know, this accommodation for the party, can I make a point of saying as well that I had a hotel, I had a Premier Inn room booked. I had every intention of going to the party, but because my twin brother is a bit of a rebel, he got into a horrible fight the night before and he was in hospital. I put pictures, it was the right mess, so I couldn't go, which I informed everyone in the group chat. Mm-hmm. And not that I need anyone to message me and be like, oh, Harry, I'm really sorry. Annette gets all the, oh, you okay, Annette, you okay? I did not get one message from her or, anything. And I lost £100 for the room and everything, which I didn't complain about or anything, so...
So give Harry a universe.
Please.
The boy needs to make his money back.
No, I'm joking.
I know, and so we say it in jest.
And the Daily Mail online in January 2015.
But why but she said that there was recent things, or it's in the news now. So why can she not quote things
that
are now, not 2015?
About a former cancer patient says she would rather still have the deadly disease, talking about cancer, rather than chronic fatigue syndrome, or ME, that has plagued her for the last decade of her life. Jenny Andrews, 42, at the time in 2015, says the condition has made her life grind to a halt over the last 10 years, and she fears she may never recover. And the headline of the article is, I'd sooner have cancer than chronic fatigue syndrome. And that's by Jenny Andrews, age 42, in January 2015.
I know.
No, it's been said by more than one person. And a lot of people with ME agree with it. Because we're not talking about terminal cancer. We're talking about any cancer. I've never talked about terminal cancer, ever.
Yeah, but if you're talking about any cancer, that would include terminal cancer.
But didn't she talk about it with Zach in the video?
Yes, she did. Exactly. Just honestly, she's a wheeling contradiction.
See, this is why I say it's the same thing. If she's getting discombobulated, if she's, that's the thing. She's caught up in her tapestry, and she doesn't. Oh, Harry, what's going on?
Oh, sorry, I bloody covered my mic again.
Honestly, what's wrong with you, man?
I'm so sorry.
Now I've lost my train of thought.
Oh no, you were talking about when she gets discombobulated and.
Oh, yeah, like, do yourself a favour. See, she said earlier in her live, I'm getting tired, I need to iron my brain out, which, I love good analogies and whatnot, but then she's still on the live. Like, why? Like, why would you not just go, I'm getting confused, like, my head is spinning kind of thing, I need to take 5 minutes. Come off the app. Like, just turn your live off, come off, take a breather. If you want to come back on, that's fine. But, get your headspace back on, get your hat on kind of thing. Get your head back in the game and then rejoin. Obviously, she won't start the live again and obviously turn the gifts off, but she will, but do you see what I mean? Like, that's what she should do. But she doesn't.
Absolutely.
And then she sets herself up for things where she then repeats things that she shouldn't have said, or she contradicts herself because she's not trying to actually, quote unquote, play the game, like the drama game. Because if she was playing the drama game properly, she would actually do a better job at it, I mean, some people are good at it, some people aren't, Clearly, Annette is far from good at it, but there you are.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, there you go. Look, Peter in her live just said, I'm always in various stages of undress.
And the whole reason this started was because of a bloody troll. A bloody troll.
That you helped.
And I reacted to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was over a year ago.
That's your fault. That is her fault.
Bloody what if the Observer has an edited clip of me talking about stuff?
Yeah, we've watched it.
So what if the Observer has an edited clip of me talking about stuff?
Why did she say it again?
Right?
Normally people that say the same thing twice is normally like because they're trying to get a certain point across.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's it. And that to me sounds like, I can say, because I know that I'm not like an eloquent speaker. So as I say, like as soon as someone sort of distracts me, is when I'm on a thought process or thought path, I struggle to then sort of go back to it unless, as I say, like Harry reminds me what I was talking about, But I'm going to post the video of Annette unboxing. You know what? Please do. There's a live tomorrow with the anti-TikToker that I'll be on, that John's going to be on, maybe Harry will be on. I don't know, but there's going to be people on there. And then next week, I believe Fact Freak, because he popped into my live, which was like really exciting. He's going to, instead of doing the live tomorrow, he's going to do a live next week about this, because then he's going to then use obviously what we've done and then what we're going to talk about tomorrow, and then obviously use it in his show then the following week. I believe it's 8 o'clock tomorrow, I believe, Holly. I'm sure it's 8 o'clock, but if you remind me, I look like the spawn of Fact Freak. Yeah, I mean, when you grow a beard, glasses, and you got a bit of a podge, no offense to the man, but you tend to just like, we all blend in. We're all the same person. We've been grown out of test tubes. Nyan Cat.
Observer, yes, Charlotte. Big up the Observer for all I care.
Woo-hoo.
It's taken out of context. I was stressed at the time.
Harry, you're crackling.
And everybody's blown it up and won't listen to what I actually meant.
Well, no, but this is the thing. We do listen to what you actually meant, but basically, Santa, yes, Shadow, yeah. We do listen to what you say, but then all at Discovering B, Pocker's Paws is live about you, by the way. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? Nice to see.
People are doing in here, please.
Oh, she's basically telling them to shut up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Discovering B, we ignore that in this
So
live.
how far have we got you up, Sam? Let's have a look.
Oh, she's trying to boost people up. I mean, let's say,
Guys, you can do better than
John was
that.
great. He did help my
Unless
followers.
everybody's already started.
Hello, Discovering B, if you're in here. Hello.
623.
I mean, we're just chatting shit,
Give Sam a follow. If you like these dragons, please give them a follow, guys.
Yeah, but 30 quid a pop. I've got better things to spend 30 quid on. Like feeding a child.
Okay? Because none of you are actually listening to what I meant.
She is so doing a paid promotion, but she will say, as she said earlier, no, this isn't a paid promotion. I paid full price. You know, you know what she's going to do. She's definitely going to turn around and message them and say like, oh, like maybe if I buy something else, can I get it like a cheaper rate or something for getting you, so many likes and follows and all that shit, you know?
At the time, when I recorded the original video, over a year ago, I was so stressed by the trolling I was getting at the time that when I put the video out, and I apologised afterwards for the way I worded it, I took mine down and I apologised. I put a public apology up.
So why not just like keep reposting that, or why do you not?
Stephen.
Yeah.
I need to just drop down for 10 minutes. I just gotta go and let my dog out and stuff.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good.
But I'll be back.
Okay, no worries. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries, Alien Artist. That's cool. Yeah. If you maybe if you message me, send me the link so I can have a look, so I can have a look myself or whatever. Pocker's pause is hilarious right now. Thank you, Ian. I know, I am so obsessed with her. It's why is now?
Hopefully before Christmas.
Why now? Is it that like?
Yes, I will do that. Thank you so much for coming in the box.
We don't mention it. No.
Apparently you're up to 6.
I did go to a birthday party. I never said I didn't.
I will look forward to having a look at your TikTok shop and keeping my eyes open.
It is a waste of money, Sharon. She said in a like, you know.
Are you going to be doing any other local events and things on the run up to Christmas?
Debbie, step on up to the plate.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie. You right?
Hello. Quick question.
Go for it.
Do you actually think that she's actually doing a paid partnership?
Do I think she's doing a paid partnership? What with?
And not disclosing it?
I mean, it would make sense at this stage because, like, you know, I mean, in fairness, whether it was a predetermined thing or a pre-agreed thing, at the end of the day, she said, "Oh, hold on, I thought I could hear things." It's her. The thing is that they've then come on live. She's now then sort of supporting them and pushing their likes and their views up and their followers up and whatnot. And that's what I'm saying. Deep down, I can totally imagine that if she crosses their path again, she'll be like, oh, like she'll just bring up in conversation, oh, remember when like, you came live and, like, and I got your followers up and stuff like that. Oh, like, can you do me a deal or something?
Yeah. It's either that she's trying to warm up to them.
I mean, yeah.
If she has actually got an actual collaboration, paid commission, whatever, I swear it's illegal to not disclose it as part of advertising laws in the UK. Like, you have to say it's paid promotion.
True. Problem is it would be so difficult to like I completely agree. I just think it would be so difficult to actually ascertain whether or not that's true or not. That's the only thing.
Another thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand of how trigger warning here for unaliving.
Yep.
But she's been telling people to jump.
What?
Yeah, on live, she's been telling people to read between the lines and go and fly or go and jump. I think everyone's forgotten that.
I mean, I know that she's obviously said the whole read between the lines, but what in today's life she's been saying read between the lines and go jump.
Past few days. And then she's gone, I mean go fly. No, you don't.
Of course you don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, we can read between the lines and know exactly what you meant, you silly woman.
Yeah. And I think it's horrific. I think that's awful. And then she's gone, the trolls have pushed me to the edge 3 times. And it's like, I'm not being funny. If the internet was affecting you that much, get off the live, go and get your UC reinstated, and then go ghost. No, nobody can stress you out in your own phone.
I mean, and this is why I say the whole, if she's that, like, that's we all get discombobulated from time to time and whatnot, but like, especially when she's in a live setting and with the amount of bombardment that, like that she gets, like with the comments and stuff like that. If she just took that 5 minutes to just like I just need 2 seconds or whatever, and comes off, just, collects herself, takes a deep breath, and then makes a decision. Can I go back on live? Like, can I have a good cognitive function whilst I'm on here, as to not cause more issues for myself? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, then don't come on live, or come on live but do it sub chat only. Then that way, then she's then put the guard up and she protects herself.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like we're all human, and sorry, I was just some people were mentioning my name, and I'm just like, oh,
gossip. What are you saying about me? You're gonna have to start charging him tax. It's a poker poll. It's a poker poll.
As I say, we're all human. We all have a certain level of empathy and sympathy and human moral and stuff like that, And at one stage, as a mod and whatnot, I wouldn't want to see her struggle. Like, and it's almost just like, with what I've just said, I wish that I'd said more whilst I was obviously in the mod chat and stuff like that. But the thing is that apparently we've also discovered that she hardly actually listens to Pitter when Pitter has said the same thing. So it would have been a fruitless endeavour. Now, obviously, I've been told that. But you don't want to see someone basically putting themselves out there when they're already vulnerable and then getting chipped away at constantly, when there are means for her to be able to put a barrier up to protect herself a little bit.
Yeah.
That's, you see what I mean? Like,
you safeguard yourself.
Exactly. And she does nothing to safeguard herself. Instead, she just puts herself into the lion's den, and it's sort of like, it's trial by fire.
Well, but she puts herself into the kitchen and cries that she's got burnt.
Exactly. It's frustrating because, as I say, like, you just want to sort of go like, come on, like you can protect yourself in this situation, but what do I know? You can only take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink and all that. You know what I mean?
Well, she is literally like double my age, because I'm 25, and it's just like I can't ever believe that anybody, let alone my age, let alone older than me, would tell somebody to do those things that she has whilst claiming to suffer with it all. And I think she, honestly, I genuinely think that she enjoys it. I think that she enjoys the heat being on her, all the she doesn't care what sort of attention is on her. I think she thoroughly enjoys it. She's got such a smarmy, condescending ego that she just loves it.
It's and I think I said it like with John yesterday. Is that she says that like EQ loves the drama. Yes, EQ does love the drama. Yes, Siobhan, except like, this is literally the point I'm going to make, It's like EQ does love the drama because that's her business, like that's that's what she does, and she does.
Business model.
Yeah, exactly. That's what her her content, her lives are based on, right? Annette will never admit, oh my God, Elsbeth. Are we talking about the Elsbeth? Sorry, Debbie. Sweet Bippy. I mean, I feel like we're in the presence of royalty. That Annette will never say to anybody directly, oh, hello. Like Annette will never say so directly about that she doesn't like the drama, but everything she does, like obviously, I say, it's like this machine. It's this cell. Like I bet you on your 7 billion account. God blimey! Like I didn't know there were so many email addresses you could set up. You know, there's just like, it's just this machine, and I liken it to the fact that she also creates drama and then feeds off the chaos that it kind of causes. And then, you know, I say, because for like what, I mean, John admitted 12 months he went without making a single video about her because she's never, like, she hasn't said anything about John. And then all of a sudden she brings John up, and then it's like, well, of course he's got a right to have a say of some kind, you know?
Oh, he's got 100% the right to respond.
Exactly.
Like, I commend him, honestly, for, like, keeping stum about it for so long, because we never knew, like, of how bad it was, of how drastic the situation... Like, my one thing is, never go IRL, like, never go real life when it comes to the internet, unless somebody's, like, life is actually in danger. So for the things that she's done, I think it's disgusting.
No, exactly. And
just over a disagreement.
Sarah, they are friends of mine. They're not TikTok friends. They're friends of mine.
Oh, sorry. You know when you're like, she said something in her live or something about like not mentioning something. So, but this is the thing. But she's doing the thing that she should be doing.
That's my way of sending
Yeah.
Like we don't like. I don't want to talk about them. You know.
But she's perfect in her eyes.
Of
You
course.
can't go against the Almighty.
I'm sure she looks in the mirror and just goes, "Oh, look at me, look at me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" EQ, you bitch. Like, you know, like it's just honestly bonkers.
Yeah.
But well, I'm gonna mute this woman again. Do you
She's
want to?
only going to say the same thing like 3 times in the same sentence, really patronisingly. So it's not like you're missing much.
No, I know. You know, when you just like say like, it's just interesting, really, isn't it? But
yeah.
Do you wanna stay in the box and just mute up whilst I carry on playing the video, or you can drop down?
Dip down if that's okay.
Yeah, no, of course it's okay, Debbie. Like, I appreciate you popping in and saying hi, and obviously
Thank you for having me.
always a pleasure, never a chore. Thank you, Debbie. You take care.
And you.
Bye. Well, obviously, I know you're still here, but bye. You know, like, thank you, William, for the heart, me. Mwah, your team member 36. Check you out. Wendy. Sorry, Wendy Wildhog. We love Wendy. You know.
For my wording, because I incorrectly worded my wording. But nobody is listening to that.
You will be an OG.
And nobody is...
Thank you for the tiny down there.
So you know what, guys? You can think what the bloody hell you like.
Ooh.
You really can.
You're welcome, Debbie. Paper crane shadow. I'm a tiny paper crane. Thank you.
Also, I'm going to read another thing to you.
Oh, she's going to read.
Quality of life. The 4th and 5th on my link tree.
Oh.
The 4th and 5th links on my link tree.
Oh.
So the ME action.
Thank you for the free.
Patients have among the poorest quality of life. This is again from 2015.
Tofu shadow.
A Danish study shows that ME patients have among the greatest levels of disability when compared with other common diseases.
Guys, please don't give me. I'm gonna get all. No, don't. But just check my link tree and get me a £25 delivery voucher, please. Boys gotta eat.
MECFS has the lowest health-related quality of life when compared to cancer, diabetes, lupus, stroke.
Why is she saying it in the tone that she's saying it? Thank you, Amy. Why is she saying it in that condescending tone? Why? Well, if we're going to do 25, I'll take a £25 Ann Summers gift voucher, because, you know, it's very forceful, you know, because she can't just articulate in a nice manner that, look, this is what this article says, you know, and this is what... See, this is the thing, I don't know. I know that in her live that they had a conversation about terminology. Stephen, did she constantly think John and his mods were conspiring against her? She thought that, like, her ex-mods were conspiring against her. And if you call this conspiring, I mean, I don't really know what we're conspiring to do. We're not trying to, like, overthrow her in any kind of way, you know. But
the study surveyed 105
Oh, is it Shadow?
patients. 27%
Okay.
of the patients surveyed, of ME patients surveyed, live with severe pain every day. You can read the rest of it for yourself. Excuse me a second.
of course, because she's already told you all the information that she actually can tell you. So rather than being able to give you all the information, she's just telling you to basically go do your own research.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.